Hey now, if it isn't my favourite customer. How you doing there, lad? You alright? God, lad, you look like shite. You get jumped or something? Something like that. Well, that ain't good to hear. Well, I've just finished your sword for you, little quest to go fight these orc bastards you've been telling me about, but I'm guessing that this was... whoever did this to you was, probably after something from you. Ah, they made off with all your gold, did they? Ah, it's a right brutal one, that is that. You are? I beg your pardon? It was them self-same orcs. What, some of their ranks are here in the town? I see, so they're sending out scouting parties. I wonder what all the ruckus was about. Well, given the fact that you are my favourite customer, and you've been pretty good with your payments on your swords before, I'll cut you a deal, lad. You see, before I set up shop here, I used to be something of an adventurer myself. Nothing too grand, just travelling round the land and doing a fair few jobs here and there, but nothing like the likes of what you've been doing from what I've heard. So I was thinking, if you let me come with you to take out these orc bastards, maybe we'll call that even for this sword. This is what, the 5th weapon I've made for you. No, honestly, lad, it's no bother. In fact, to be honest, I probably should be sponsoring you with the amount of patronage you've been giving me. Ah, now there's a thought. Well, let's not get into anything too grand just yet, lad. Let's just say that if you and I go and take down these marauding, invading orcs, then perhaps we might come to some sort of business arrangement. I'll supply you with the best quality armor and weapons you can possibly hope for. And in exchange, you go round singing the praises of my blacksmithing business. How's that sound? That's a good lad. Right. Let me go gear up. And then I can look up shop and we'll set out, shall we? Alright. I'll be right back. Right. So, onwards and upwards, as they say. Which way to the encampment of these orcs? Northwest. Aye, lead the way then, lad. I must say, it is a right thrill to be back on the open road. Makes me kind of nostalgic in a way for the old days, but hey-o. A businessman now. As much as the adventure in life treated me well, I can't say that I miss it enough to just abandon the shop. Yeah, I just got a bit bored of it, really. It's the only reason I gave up adventuring. Never anything major happened in my life, just a few pot jobs here and there. A little bit of guard duty. I once managed to land a job as the bodyguard for the royal family once. I wasn't very exciting, but it was something of a living. Then I came across this town and, well, the mining industry was like nothing I'd ever seen before, not even back in my own homeland. I was quite surprised, to be honest. Human settlement, able to farm such rare and interesting minerals. Just couldn't help myself, I just had to try and work with some of them. By gum, they've made some pretty good armaments. Shields strong enough to break swords twice the size of a man. Armor that moves so fluidly it feels like silk. It makes so little noise without even needing to be enchanted. Have you ever come across such metals, lad? I'll tell you one thing, it's quite the sight to see. There was this one guy that brought in some metal for me to work with. Goliath sort, I think. And he asked me to make him a chest plate. Once I'd made it, and he just slipped it on, he started doing somersaults. As if he were just bare-chested. No impediment to his movement. Couldn't believe me eyes. It was a peculiar sight, shall we say. What scar, lad? Oh, this scar on my shoulder. Yeah, been a while since I thought about that. Would you believe that I got it from fighting the legions of hell? It was probably the biggest battle I'd ever faced. It wasn't any world-ending business, it was just a band of tieflings trying to set up, some sort of torture chambers. I didn't listen to what they had to say or what they were planning. It was just tieflings trying to muscle in on the overworld, wasn't it? So all you gotta do is drive them off. Have you never fought any tieflings, lad? With that wide-eyed puppy look you're giving me, I would have thought that you'd thought that was amazing. That's very kind of you to say, but yeah. Like I say, I don't really think I've ever done anything all that special in my life, but when it comes down to it, I always try to do the right thing for the townspeople, you know? Always trying to make sure everyone's safe, happy, and don't live in constant fear of attack. Which is why we've got to get rid of these orc bastards as soon as we can, right? Hey, there's a spirit. Right. I think we better make good headway before the sun goes down. I reckon we got a good hour before nightfall hits. If we don't quite get there before the moon starts rising, we can always set up camp and make our way there in the morning. Yeah, don't think about it, lad. It's nothing really. After all the good you've been doing for my business and for my homestead, I reckon this is the least I can do for you. But you're welcome all the same.